Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time I'm going up against a guy who, if I recall correctly, used to give me quite a run for my money in my Pokemon Battle Revolution days. So let's see how well he holds up today. Anyway, I lead with Cobalion, he leads with Smurgle. And Smurgle pretty much only does one thing, and that is use Spore and then set up stuff. As I predicted, he does go for Spore. So yeah, Cobalion's asleep now. I don't really care because I have the Stealth Rocks up already. And it's not like Smurgle is gonna be able to do anything to Cobalion, really. He goes and sets up a Sticky Web. Okay, I can see where he's going for. Luckily, I wake up rather early. Sacred Sword, boom. However, Smurgle will always carry a bloody Focus Sash. And then he sets up his Stealth Rock, so he's kinda going for Stealth Rock and Sticky Web. Alright, works for me. Go for another Sacred Sword and take out the Smurgle. However, we now will never know what his fourth move was. Kinda wonder, maybe Spikes or Toxic Spikes or something. Anyway, he brings in Metagross. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, Cobalion doesn't really want to stay in on a Metagross, so Volt Switch, deal a little bit of damage. Really not all that much. Yes, Cobalion's special attack is crap, but that damage was awful. Bring in trusty old Avalugg, because Avalugg does not care for the Sticky Web, for starters. It's not like he's going to be outspeeding anything anyway. Stealth Rocks are a minor nuisance, so Metagross goes for Earthquake and does absolutely faff all. So I'm kind of liking my odds here. Get a little bit of the health back. He goes for Bullet Punch. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, he was likely to be faster anyway. As I go for the Rapid Spin and completely undo everything his Smurgle has been working so hard to achieve. So yeah, that kinda sucks for him. No more Sticky Web, no more Stealth Rock, and presumably no more setting them up either, because his Smurgle is already defeated. Goes for Hammer Arm then. That probably hits a little bit harder than Bullet Punch, but still not hard enough. And then I go for the Recover. Because I needed to get a little bit of health back. I'm not going to be able to beat the Metagross otherwise. And I'm kind of wondering, I'm kind of assuming at least that he doesn't have the Meteor Mash. Because if he had it, he would have probably used it by now. So he's got Bullet Punch, Hammer Arm, Earthquake, and then presumably something else. As I go for my own Earthquake, let's see what that does. Holy, oh, it's a critical hit. Okay, that makes sense. But still, even if it wasn't a critical hit, it would have probably been a good 3-hit KO or something, as he goes for the Explosion. So there we go, that's his fourth move. I don't really see why anyone would bother using Explosion anymore these days, because the move is awful now. But Avalugg does not give a shit. Hangs in there like the trooper that he is, and I kinda wanted to heal up anyway in case he was using Hammer Arm again, so I went for the Recover, not knowing that he was about to blow himself up. So basically, he achieved nothing, and I'm in pretty good shape, once again. He brings in Blastoise. Oh boy. This was also, I think, the only Pokemon on his team that could Mega Evolve, so I definitely saw the Mega Blastoise coming from a mile away. Bring in Cobalion for no real reason. Kinda to throw him out there as fodder in case he was gonna blast me with a super powerful water move or whatever. But he does indeed Mega Evolve. And he immediately goes for the Rapid Spin. So, takes care of my Stealth Rocks. Kind of a bummer. However, my Stealth Rock Setter-Upper is still breathing, still walking around, so nothing's really stopping me from just plopping down another set of them. As he takes the Blastoise out of there, I'm not really sure why. I mean, what can Cobalion possibly do to a Blastoise? Brings in Scolipede. As I Volt Switch, I'm not exactly sure what I was going for there. Perhaps deal a little bit of damage and then maybe switch into something else. But whatever, bring in my trusty Tornadus. And the Scolipede gets a little bit of health back from Black Sludge. And then he switches it out. Yeah, probably a good play there, because it doesn't want to take a Hurricane, I'm just gonna assume. Brings in the Mega Blastoise again, as I go for Hurricane. See what that does. Wow. And that's not even a critical hit or anything, yet it's not a specially defensive Blastoise. So I could have gone for a Hurricane here, but maybe if that missed, he would have probably destroyed my Tornado. So I just U-turn out, deal a bit of damage, maybe he'll kill himself with Confusion, as I can get a little health back using Tornaz's Regenerator, bring in Cobalion again to pretty much just take a hit and die. And he does in fact hit himself with Confusion, but he doesn't kill himself. And then I'll just go for Sacred Sword, I'll finish him off for him. So there we go, Blastoise is down, no more Rapid Spinner, so nothing's really preventing me from just plopping down Stealth Rocks and going crazy again. And out he comes with the Scolipede, which will go for the Swords Dance. I was kind of not looking forward to this, because I immediately figured that it's going to be a Speed Boost Scolipede and it's going to Baton Pass it on to something else. So I immediately Volt Switch out of there, bring in Avalugg, because Avalugg truly gives no shits about any physical attack thrown at it. Also, it's a good opportunity for Avalugg to get a little bit of health back, because honestly there's probably plenty of time for me to use Recover here. As he does in fact have Speed Boost, probably the only ability worth running on Scolipede anyway. I mean, what are the other ones? Poison Point and Swarm or something? Yeah, those aren't exactly good abilities. As he goes for another Swords Dance, I go for Recover, so he's at +4 attack, +2 speed now, and I'm at full health. Let's go. Gets a little bit of health back with the Black Sludge, gets to +3 speed. As he goes for another Swords Dance, putting him at +6 attack, the highest it's gonna get. So I go for the Earthquake, see if I can get a critical hit, maybe get lucky. No critical hit, but it's still a solid 2-hit KO, maybe not with the Black Sludge recovery, but still. Gets another speed boost, +6 attack, +4 speed, and he goes for Mega Horn. Oh boy. What's it gonna do? Not a goddamn thing, that's what. That was a +6 attack Mega Horn from a Scolipede, which I don't know about its EV investment, but I presume it might have some in attack. Avalugg just tanked that just insanely well. Avalugg truly does not give a shit about any physical attack. Special attacks, however, are kind of his bane, so did not see the Hurricane coming. Bring in Starmie, because Starmie is faster than Dragonite and has Ice Beam. However, Dragonite will have multi-scale, so it will live this. But I get a freeze. Oh boy, lucky me. Especially because it turns out he was a weakness policy Dragonite, which apparently is all the rage now with multi-scale and whatnot. So yeah, the freeze really sucks for him. And now we can just outspeed him again and take him out easily. Way to go, Starmie. Finally do something useful. Because honestly, Starmie isn't as good anymore as he used to be. It was pretty good in earlier generations, but now he's just kind of fallen off because he's not really strong enough to hang with the big boys anymore. Anyway, he brings in Porygon-Z, which I believe is his final Pokemon. Gets pretty wrecked by Surf, goes for Thunderbolt. And it does take out Starmie, because Starmie's not really bulky in the slightest. But whatever. It's a Life Orb Porygon-Z, so he's going to kill himself in 2 moves anyway. Unless he has Recover, and who the hell runs Recover on a Porygon-Z? Bring in Cobalion, because it's probably going to outspeed, go for Sacred Sword, go for the kill. Pretty damn good battle here. A little bit of hacksy on my end, but still, Avalugg was once again amazing. Thanks for watching, bye bye.